everyone, we are here at the Las Palmeras Padel Club in Motril, in Granada. I'm with Mike Yanguas. Mike.
Pleasure to meet you, Pablito.
My
again.
pleasure to be with you. But today, I want to know, how do you serve in Padel? What are your basic tips to give to the people? And everything you can explain to us, please feel free to do it, because serve, for me, is one of the most important shots in Padel.
I know. Okay, so normally we do it in Spanish. Now it's a special edition for the English people. So for a English tip for the serve, I think it's very basic to always the ball in front of you with the ball in the position or the forehand or the backhand side. In this case, we start in a match in the forehand side. So what I will do is bounce the ball forward to me, like in a distance like a half a meter maybe.
One question, Mike.
Okay.
You bounce the ball or you just let the ball bounce? You know the difference?
I bounce the ball.
You bounce the ball.
Because if you let the ball bounce,
you add
get
speed.
A little bit, because if you let the ball bounce, you will do a much lower serve. If you bounce it yourself, the ball will go a little bit upper, so you can hit it yourself. So what I will do is...
Remember that the limit to serve is our hip.
It is our hip. So we should give it a little bit speed, not too much, because if not the ball will go very high, and that's illegal. But what I will do, put the ball in front, normally be here in the position, so you go straight to the net and you cover the middle, so that your partner in the backhand side don't need to cover. And I will go with the racket here it's better for having the position here so that you can control where you're going to have the ball. And then with the body and the position forward. In this case, I just went 1 second after past the line. I will repeat. Maybe I did illegal serve. One more time. To the glass.
What you just said is important, because
you need to step just after serving, because if not, it's illegal. If you serve at the same time, it's illegal. So you need to serve to gain one moment, a little bit, 2 more seconds, and you just go to your position so that you can cover with your partner the net.
And Mike, how do you do with your partner?
Yeah.
You tell him in advance where you're gonna serve, to the glass, to the middle, to the tee?
Exactly. Before every serve, we talk and we decide, because he needs to move in a position, either be with the eyes looking in the line, or in the glass, or in the middle of the opponent. So I think it's very important, especially in professional one and in every level.
And how do you decide where to serve?
Together, obviously, because the opponent's weakness maybe is the drive or the forehand or backhand. So I think it's very important to serve where the weakness of the opponent is. So I think that you talk with your partner, and I think that's a very important thing in the game to win easy points, as I call it.
Mike, one mistake that most amateur players makes is probably that they prepare the racket very low.
Yeah, so that the ball goes up. When you prepare very low, you get the... It's better for the opponent, because you put the ball higher and they have rebounds to counter-attack after the glass.
So you prepare the serve from the top down.
Exactly. What I will do is, so that the ball goes down, so it's difficult to return and to give it speed that the counter-attacks you. So the objective here is to maintain the net the most time possible. So I think that's the key of the exercise.
And what do you think when you missed the first serve and you have the second option?
Normally you try to change the serve or to surprise, because the opponent maybe thinks you're going to serve again the same. So I think you need to try to change something, because you have only one more serve, or it's a double foul. So you need to try to surprise, in my opinion. And I think sometimes it's good to surprise, because maybe he's not with the advantage.
One key with your foot, with your feet, is that your feet doesn't aim to where you are going to serve.
Only the eyes, because if you aim, the opponent knows. So imagine if I'm going to serve here, the opponent knows he needs to be here so that he can return. If you serve here and you only go with your eyes, and you change your hip in the last moment, or you go forward to the line, he doesn't know. So that's a good tip for the professional and amateur to serve and to know what is the best option to serve.
Mike, one more question. You are a player on the right side of the court. So from where on the court you serve? You serve close to the glass, you serve on the tee, because you are going to move close to the net from this side, and you maintain the position. So
what I do sometimes is not very normal. I serve sometimes here, because maybe if you serve here, you should be a a lefty because you go with your forehand, not with your backhand. But sometimes I go very with lots of power to the glass. So that I think it's the best option here to try to go a very good serve to glass. But normally what I will say is to stand here so that you go forward to your place and you can cover automatically the net. No? So I think it's a good...
But every time you are here serving, your opponent knows.
Yeah, but he knows, but it's difficult to serve because you go super powerful to the glass, in my opinion. It's good, and also you can aim to the line, but it's more difficult. But here, it's in some extreme occasions in a
to
good
surprise.
Way, to surprise.
And in your opinion,
to change things.
Yeah, to change things and to surprise the opponent.
Exactly.
In your opinion, which player is the one with the best serve?
I have it clear. Juan Martín Díaz.
Juan Martín Díaz.
The
Why?
best serve because he gives a power. He puts the ball where he wants, and it's like he has a glove in his hand. For me, it's the best serve in the tour, with no doubt.
How often do you train the serve?
Well, a lot. You train every day in the training. So you're training every day and trying to concentrate yourself. We do it in M3 Academy also with my father here to try to put first serves in all the time. And I think that's the best training ever, because you are mentally like in a match.
And last question, Mike, when do you know that a serve is a good serve?
When it goes in first, and then when you see that the ball goes very low, so that the opponent can't return easy, so that you can pressure in the next ball.
Can you say that every time that your opponent does a lob after your serve was not the best?
No.
No?
Because if you see Bela can return easily with a good lob after a serve, Miguel Lamperti does a good quick bounce also after a good serve. So I think no, but sometimes it's the opposite. When you do an easy serve, they can put lob, because when you do a bad serve, maybe they counter-attack you or something like this. So I think no, the opponent, when I feel when I do a good serve, when the opponent, like the ball is like more slow, that you can pressure the next ball. That's when I feel that it's a good serve.
And Mike, the last one.
Yeah.
What kind of grip do you have when you serve?
I go very low in the racket.
Very low,
so I can give it more.
You open it,
effect.
you close it.
I open the racket, so I can give it more effect, so that when it touches the glass, especially, the ball goes flat. And well, for me, it's easier also to serve like this.
So Mike, thank you for your tips. We are here at the Palmeiras Padel Club in Montreal.
Very happy to have you here in our club with my father, and at home also. So yeah, it's a pleasure to be in the sun.
See you in the next one.
Bye bye.